Hello and welcome to the show. Today I'm going to be playing something a little bit different. This is Sir Truck. It is essentially a driving version. Well, if you played the likes of Vampire Survivors, was it 20 Minutes Till Dawn, that style of game, this is along those lines, only you have a car. And because, you know, cars are good, we're going to have a go with it. I actually learned of this game a while ago, meant to play it. I think it was Angori Tom from the Oxcast that I saw play this. I then forgot about it for a while and have since remembered it, so I figured I'd come and have a go with it. Why not? Give it a try. It's a really good, fun little game. There's some objectives you can do over here. We're going to try and have 3 maces and a sword. Just from that alone, you can get the idea it might get a little bit silly. It starts off quite sensible, and then it goes a bit mad, so to speak. So the aim is simple. We have 5 lives, although this can increase in this little arena, and vehicles are going to spawn. The vehicles are going to try and crash into us. We get hit, we lose a life. We start off with like this little cannon, I don't know what to call it, that will... Oh, got fire at the enemies. And then, whenever we level up, the enemies drop XP, we level up, and then we can get some new weapons. Blunderbuss. Let's go with that. Okay, so Blunderbuss is essentially an arse shotgun. That's actually got quite some range on it. That could be helpful. I don't have to aim any of these. These are automatically aiming. Do we want a mace? For this run, I'm not going to go for a mace. We might try one at some point. Oh, well, that was very poor driving by me. We can do better than that. At the moment, I mean, we shouldn't be taking any hits this early on, and need to do better. We want to stack everything up behind us and then just shotgun it. Now, of course, the blunderbuss, while it fires many projectiles, it does less damage per projectile. Although there'll be ways to improve it. And one of the big things is, to level up, you have to actually physically drive over it. You don't just get the XP. So things like increased range collecting is useful. You also get these that are interesting sort of challenges. So we replenish all of our health. So if we were low on health, I might take this. But it will make faster spawning of the enemy. So sometimes you've got to pick and choose your battles. I'm going to go with increased range at the moment. We're fairly early in the game. Increased range should hopefully make us level up a bit easier. Now, for the moment, we can kind of be a bit cheesy and sort of try and swing around. Ooh, let's go for... Okay, I guess we're going to go for all guns this time. So we can have a Gatling gun at the front, a shotgun at the back, and just a general... Oh, that was poor. Did not see that appear until it was... I'm not very good at these type of games, I should probably say. Yeah, I did not see the stuff being in front of me until way too late. We managed to kind of kite stuff far enough away to go and pick up some XP. I do like the blunderbuss, actually. I'm liking that as a weapon choice, because it means that I don't have to be driving at stuff to kill. I'd like it to do a bit more damage. It's firing pretty rapidly now. What do we want to increase fire? I'm going to increase fire. I want more damage from the blunderbuss, but it's now just almost a constant stream of bullets coming out the back of our car. The Gatling gun is not getting much use. Cursed swarms. Enemies have 10% less health, but 40 taxis spawn. Ooh, do I go that? That's tempting. We go cursed clearance if we're in trouble. Although we'd lose a health. Fire. Do I go fire rate? Oh, you know what? I'm going to go for that. Oh! Okay, they are way more... Okay, shouldn't have gone for that. Was not moving fast enough. I thought I was going to have a little bit more time. Okay. I haven't played a huge amount of this game, so I don't know all the ins and outs of it. That was a fun idea, but it was not the way to go in my current situation. Maybe... some of the other weaponry would be better for that. I thought I was going to have a little bit more time. They literally 40 spawned on the screen. I thought they were going to at least have to like, drive on. But no, that was insta trouble. Right, what do we want? I mean, I liked the blunderbuss, to be fair. That was quite good. That had its strengths. But I think to use that effectively, we've got to keep going. And keeping going is difficult. Well, it's not difficult, right? I want to be picking up this XP, so I kind of keep looping back onto the stuff that I've killed. Do that, taking out the... dump truck, garbage truck here. Gee, it takes so many bullets to kill it. That was just a shotgun to the side. What is this? I've not really used this. Sure, let's go for the booby trap. As I said, I did a few rounds before we start, before I decided to film it. We've not done very many yet. Okay, so it's just a mine, essentially. Could you leave so I could go and grab the XP here. You increase the base damage of traps. That's quite fun. We'll increase the rate of fire. Apparently it's a fireball, this thing that we've got going on. Okay, it doesn't take out a garbage truck in one go, the mine. It's not quite as good as you'd like. I mean, this is relatively tame for how crazy this sort of game can get in terms of enemies. We are going to... Ooh, do we want the fire spell to do more damage? I'm going to go for fire faster. I'm going to go for quicker firing and then hope we can increase damage later on. That's the goal on that one. I don't know whether that's how it works, but maybe. We will try and kite stuff into the mine. I guess the blunderbuss works quite well with mines because you're kind of wanting people to be behind you at this. It just makes picking up XP difficult. Let's go. We'll go for dropping more mines because we're okay for health. I mean, I lost a heart in a stupid way, but yeah. All right, can I scoop up all this XP now? Hopefully we can. We'll just grab as much. There we go. I'm not too fussed about speed of the car yet. I don't want to replace... We will play around with the melee weapons because they're hilarious. But for the moment, I like this setup. And I can just kind of wander around here if I can keep getting... Oh, hello, truck. Increase base damage of traps. Yes, let's do more of those. Whoa, be careful. I don't... Like, speed is helpful to a degree. I feel like if I had a faster truck, what's going to happen is I'm going to drive into stuff quicker. It's just going to be a quicker way to die. I'm trying to go to the trucks. Go on. Explode all the mines. There's some of the cars. Oh. Can I just nick some of your XP? Thank you very much. Whoa. Hello. Just going to scoot through here. Right. What do we want? Decreases time for the drops. Do we want more bombs or do we want... Let's go for the fire spell. We'll increase that. I mean, if we can get that firing out like a shotgun as well, that would actually be kind of helpful. Oh, that's a lot of stuff there. Okay. Was going a bit too slow. Now we're starting to see... I mean, look, this is nothing compared to what it can get to. We're only on level 8. We're starting to see more, and I've got to be careful about going too fast forwards. I'm trying to loop my way back so I can come pick up some of the XP that we dropped a while ago. I don't really want to increase the enemy health at the moment. We can add a heart container, so it's given us another life. And it's given another life immediately. Well, we've still got 2 that we can try and fill up at some point. There's a lot of garbage trucks. Oh, hello. You were there. There's some XP over here that I haven't got. Oh, there's a lot of XP over there that I can't really get to. Got to be careful of the cars. And we'll just hoover that up. Let's increase the damage. Or increase the... was that increase the damage or the amount? I don't know. Whichever it was. Increase the traps explosions. They're pretty effective, actually. I'm liking the booby trap. It's just a mine, essentially. It definitely is working, because it takes out a lot of stuff at once, or through a gap. Increase the range that's coming from would be good. So it makes things a little bit safer for me. That was a bit of foolish driving. Can't afford foolish driving here at all. I'd like to improve the blunderbuss a little bit, but... not really got the chance. We've mostly just focused on this booby trap for some reason. Do we recruit... I'm going to go for a heal. We're at half health. I would like to drop more mines, but at this stage, I'm going to go for the healing, because I think we're going to need to. There's just almost a constant chain of explosions behind us, but that's good. That means we're getting rid of enemies. It's just constant screen shaking. Cursed Swarm. We died to that last time. Let's go for faster blunderbussing. That seems... Oi, hello. Right. Can I try and slow it down? The problem is, the second I slow down, I want to try and slow it down to focus fire on that Horde. Problem is, when I do slow it down, we get surrounded, and I don't want to get surrounded in this. Don't want that. I'll just add another heart container. Screw it. I don't really want... Oi! Don't really want more spawning. I mean, we can deal with a bit of it. Something went clonk. We can go for more health. I think we'll increase the fireball spell damage. Just get some more of that on the go. As that is... Well, actually, the bombs are our main way of doing it. It's not... I don't normally go for this style of play when I play these kind of games. However, it is actually being quite effective. Yep, more bombs, more mines for more mines and more good, I guess. Yeah, they are doing serious work in this. Loop our way around. It's a slight shame that you can't see, I don't think you can anyway, what's done what damage at the end of this. More damage to traps. I nearly lost control of my car. From a driving standpoint, I mean, it's played on mouse and keyboard and everything. The vehicle that drives fairly well. Oh, that's a lot of stuff over there. More stuff over there. You know, it's not exactly a simulation driving, but yeah, it's actually like a fun enough vehicle to drive about. It's responsive enough. I'm not very good, but that's on me. That's not on the game as such. You've got to sometimes react very quickly, and it feels it's doing what I'm telling it to do. Sometimes my brain isn't figuring it out quick enough what I need it to do, but that's not the fault of the thing. Restore 2 health. Yeah, I might have to start getting some speed upgrades at some point. As I said, I do feel like sometimes the speed might actually just drive me into trouble more. Because the stuff's chasing us. We do so much damage behind us. If anything is faster than us is chasing us, I don't actually know if it's going to do all that good. Oh, there's so much stuff here. That's the problem I do get, though, is if I'm driving to walk, because I've got no front-facing weaponry, necessarily, because the fire spell just fires to whatever's closest. We can restore some health. I have no way of clearing out in front of me. Which is a problem if I go around a corner and suddenly there's a lot of stuff. We're good at clearing out behind us. It's the challenge of this kind of game, where you go for different builds, and this is definitely a very backwards firing build. I guess we'll heal again, back to full health, because the cursed ones are a bit scary, to say the least. Oh, drop some mines, explode some stuff. All is good. The little blue cars come firing towards us. Increase damage, yes please. Get some more damage. That's a load of cars. Oh crap, there's a gap there. Oh, we just nicked the garbage truck. That's disappointing. Okay, keep with the mines, keep blowing stuff up behind us please. I'm tempted to try that. If I can get the 40 to stack up behind me. I've got a lot of health actually. We can find a gap. There we go. That's what we needed to do. That's what we needed to do last time. Last time I just didn't find the gap. Oh god, loads of cars. Did not get my steering right there. Right, next level up. I'm going to want some health, potentially. Oh. I don't really want to replace the fire spell. I guess we have to go for the cursed swarm again. Is there a gap? No, not a very big one. Now we're at half health. Okay, keep some speed going. Not really picking up much XP. Thankfully, I mean, we're circling around so much that we are finding the XP that we miss. Oh. Add a life. Oh, crap. Got no way of clearing this out in front of me. I just got to drive and hope. Ugh. No, that one we're going into. We are very poorly now. There's so much stuff behind us. I really need some health. Ah, there was a gap to aim for. Damn it. Slayed 800 enemies. Not terrible. You see, that's maybe where we started needing to get the car to go faster so I could keep ahead of the swarms. Maybe that would work. Maybe that would be a way to go. I'm going to try a melee build, although it's going to depend. Like, I can sit here and say I want a melee build. Whether the game is going to give me the tools, I guess we can like focus on aiming towards a melee build, because the melee stuff is really funny. It's woefully ineffective, but it is very funny. I say it's ineffective. No, it can actually be quite effective. It's a lot more difficult to use. The arse, shotgun, and mine combination, quite good. Although it has its problems of not clearing stuff out in front of you very quickly. So yeah, we're going to focus on... If we can't get melee weapons, I'll just focus on increasing the damage of what I do have until we can, or yeah. I can... As we saw, you can replace weapons, which is kind of cool, actually. I like that you can replace weapons if you decide, actually, you know what, I'd rather go for something different. Oh, bloody hell, this is not off to a good start. Fine, more damage on the fireball spell. Well, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a useful, you know, it gets used a lot, so having it stronger, not bad. That was a bit close to getting myself in trouble. Come on, I want to get... Well, I turned into that one there. Jesus, come on, stop cursing me. Just because I had a half-decent run. And I say a half-decent, I really do mean half-decent. There are people way better at this game than me. I have very little doubt. There's absolutely going to be people way better than me. So, yeah, it doesn't look like it was a perfect... Nowhere near a perfect run. Oh, for God's sake. I guess we'll add some life. Life is useful. We're going to need it. Come on, game. I want. It's called Sir Truck. I want to use a sword, goddammit. And a mace. The maces are hilariously... Oh, God, useless. Well, again, they have a use. Not the most effective weaponry of all time, but funny. And sometimes that's what matters. Game, you're just not going to be nice to me. Oh, here we go. Yes, we have a mace. It is essentially a wrecking ball on the back of your car that you swing around wildly. It's... I mean, very hard to aim, but good against hordes of vehicles. You got to kind of... Whoa! Not like that. Like that. There we go. That was very poorly driven by me. But, yeah, trying to aim it specifically at this stage isn't great. But when you've got the big hordes, you can just batter... Or the hope is, anyway. You'll just be able to turn and swipe a load of them. I guess it stops things from hitting you from behind, because... They take damage if they hit into the chain or the actual... Oh, god damn it. Did not quite counter-steer in time for that one. But never mind. Right, there is somewhere over there. Well, for the moment, I'll get the blunderbuss, but we will... Oh, don't know what will... I want the sword. I don't know what will... whether the blunderbuss will be replaced, because you can't seem to select what it replaces. Because I would replace it with the sword, but never mind. Oh crap. Yeah, that wasn't great. Adds another mace. Yes. Now it's just phallic at this point, kind of. But never mind. We have got. Oh, there's a car in the XP. That's mean. Don't be bloody hiding cars in there. That's very tough to deal with. Thankfully, dragging the mace behind the car does not actually slow it down at all. Base damage, yes. Want more of that. Most definitely. That's so much stuff. That's a lot of enemies behind us, and that's where all of the beautiful leveling up XP is. We'll fire some of that. Okay, so the mace is quite good at dealing with fast vehicles that are approaching from behind. Funnily enough. Oh, I thought I was clear of that truck. God damn it. I actually just misjudged that one. Yeah. That didn't go well. That did not go well at all. Well, we didn't get to see the sword in action that time around. I think the sword is actually a little bit more effective, perhaps, than the mace. It's a lot easier to aim, which in this is more useful, I should think. But we will see. Okay, let's start off with increasing the fireball damage, and yeah, hopefully we can get the sword. The problem, of course, you get is when you have these weapons that are difficult to use, it's very easy to die before you get the XP to really upgrade them. And if you can upgrade them efficiently, then they can become very powerful, but you've got to survive long enough to be doing that, basically. I mean, the basic shot is pretty good, which increase the damage. If we can start one-hitting the basic cars, that would be good. I think they need 40 damage maybe to die. The garbage trucks just take such a battering. That's always a pain. I swear the last round they were spawning way more in quicker, but obviously it shows how much the booby traps and blunderbuss were doing if they were making those rounds fairly straightforward for us. That when we were doing a different style of build, it just did not work. That's all useless to me. Well, I say just not great. Picking up the XP from further away is helpful. Means you can keep leveling up without as big of a risk. Let's go for some speed. Let's go for far. Normally speed would be my go-to. In this, not so much. However, maybe that is what we want. Oh, but I keep doing that as well because stuff's appearing off screen and getting me. Appearing from off screen, I should say. Got to be careful. Got to be careful when I can't see. When I'm turning around and I can't see quite what's heading towards us. Well, thank you for getting rid of that. I guess we should turn. If we can turn this into the Gatling gun, that would actually be quite cool. I don't know how fast. It does seem like you can stack up a lot of upgrades. I don't know if there is a limit. If there is a limit, it doesn't visually tell you. I guess maybe they'll just stop spawning, but it does seem like you could stack up upgrades, so there's potential for it to get quite crazy with some of these if you get the right stuff, which is always fun. I like games that let you go a bit mad with stuff. Fine, we're just going to focus on the... this is not what I wanted. I wanted to use the sword. It's a game called Said Truck. Let me use the sword. I want to show off the sword. Oh, car! Jesus Christ, that was close. Thank you for decent amount of damage from this weapon we have at the moment. It takes out taxis in one hit. Although I think it always has taken those out in one hit, to be fair. They're more like the swarming enemies you get. Don't think it takes out the green cars, the base cars, in one hit yet. Oh, I was being a little foolish. I was trying to find a gap, and there was a gap. Oh, my positioning needs some work here. We definitely need another life. Because we are in trouble. I guess we keep running. Oh, we run into a horde over there. So if we run into a horde, let's just turn a different direction. That's the way to go. Oh, we're running into a horde. We're running into a horde. Oh, lots of horde, lots of horde, lots of horde. I missed the booby traps. I missed the mines. The mines were glorious. There's a gap here through the middle. I think I've got to go for this weapon until we can get anything else. Because just any damage is good at the moment. That's a horde and a half. Oh, no! The Gatling gun didn't fire out in front of us quick enough. Oh, that was not as good either. It's a real balancing act between going fast enough and going too fast, almost, in making sure you can see stuff in time. Well, I'm glad I had a decent game going on. Definitely the blunderbuss and mines was a really awesome way of going. Hey, we got one of the trophies. Reach level 10 without ever taking a weapon. Bloody hell, that sounds hard work. Survive 3 minutes without driving forward. Oh, there's a fun challenge. Yeah, I mean, this is a really, really fun little game. I'll put a link to it in the description. I do recommend you try it out. It's completely free. It's a really cool little prototype. And definitely, if this was expanded and worked on, I could turn into a really awesome game with like different maps, different obstacles, lots of fun weaponry, and all of that kind of thing. But yeah, it's just like a fun little prototype. It's fantastic. So yeah, I really do recommend you go and give it a try. It's highly addictive and well, as you saw, highly punishing at times. But you can make some really cool combos, and yeah, you can have a whole lot of fun with this one. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.